That's right. Good morning, McCurtain County. That means it's time for Micah's Monday morning pick me up here on Idabelle's First 96.7 KBEL. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Gordon Jackson.
Good morning,
How are you?
Micah. I'm doing outstanding. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing a lot better than those Chief fans out there today. They're 0-2 this morning. But that's all right. You know, sometimes you got to take a loss to really love winning. Like, if you win too much, and I feel like the Chiefs have had their share of winning over the past, 5 or 6 years. So, every now and then, a loss in a difficult season makes you appreciate those good seasons even more. I tell you right now, those Patriot fans are still missing Tom Brady to this day and what they once had. They had a good run, about 20 years, almost 20 years. Everybody, it's a brand new week, and that means it's a brand new opportunity to set the tone for everything ahead. Too often, Mondays get a bad reputation. We roll out of bed thinking about how long this week will feel or how much we've got on our plate. Everybody juggling softball, football practice, band, everything. If you got multiple kids, you know what I'm talking about. Trying to get them here, trying to get them there. This is a different way to look at it. Every week is like a blank notebook. And Monday, that's the first page. The way you can start to shape the whole story. So what's your mission this week? Maybe it's finishing that project at work, being more present with your family, or finally making time for your health. It doesn't have to be something huge, but it does have to be intentional. When you give your week a mission, suddenly your choices, your energy, and your attitude all start to line up with that goal. Here's the secret. Mission fuels momentum. When you know why you're doing what you're doing, you don't just get through the week. You grow through it. There's an inspirational speaker. I can't remember his name, but he uses a lot of foul language that, we're not going to be able to play his, any of his videos on air. But he gets his point across. He's not for radio friends, but he gets his point across usually he speaks to like the athletes, the businessmen. One of his deal is, what's got you full that you're not hungry anymore? What did you eat that made you not hungry anymore for what you want? Whether, at that time he was talking to a football team, professional football team. Like, what did you eat to not make you not want to get better? Because, that's what the saying, stay hungry. Stay looking for that championship, because maybe that's what's going on with the Chiefs. They got so used to making it to the championship, and right now they're 0-2. It's looking further and further away from getting back to a playoff or something that maybe you took for granted. Today, don't just shift into Monday. Take 5 minutes. Write down your mission. Carry it with you. By Friday, you'll be amazed of how much more focused, fulfilled, and fired up you feel. This has been your Micah's Monday morning pick-me-up, reminding you, start the week on a mission, and the mission will carry you through the week.